Welcome to the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day. Today's tip: the power of the pause. An expert opinion by Maura Walters, founder and CEO of Ignite Studio. Have you ever felt like you're juggling too much work, family, ambitions, only to realize that pushing and pushing and pushing isn't actually getting you where you want to be? You're not alone, especially if you work for yourself. I've gotten caught up in the hustle more times than I can count, believing that constant motion was the key to being a successful business owner. But what if the real power lies in pausing? I learned this lesson firsthand during a pivotal moment in my life. In 2020, I was laid off from my job while I was on maternity leave. My immediate reaction was to search for another position frantically. But for the first time in my professional life, I chose a different path. I decided not to rush. I embraced the opportunity to spend precious time with my newborn. It was a chance to slow down, savor time I would never get back, and reflect on what truly mattered to me. During this pause, I gained clarity on the kind of work I genuinely wanted to pursue. I realized that my previous approach of jumping into the first available job wasn't serving me well. This time, I took a step back to get crystal clear on my career aspirations and the type of work environment I desired. When the time felt right, I began reaching out to my network, sharing my vision for the work I wanted to do and the people I wanted to work with. Nearly 5 years later, I'm literally running the business of my dreams, working with clients I'm extremely passionate about. Lately, I've been reflecting on this idea, inspired by Neha Rush's new book, The Power Pause, G.P. Putnam Sons, 2025. It's a concept that resonates deeply with many of the women I mentor. The premise is simple but powerful. Sometimes the biggest flex is to stop, reassess, and be intentional before rushing into the next thing. Intentionality, my word of the year. Every year I choose a word to guide me, and this year it's intentionality. I've been thinking deeply about how I spend my time, seeking more ways to be off my phone, being more selective about who I work with, and making space for what truly aligns with my values. Pausing isn't about stopping. It's about being more intentional with every next step. For mothers balancing multiple roles, this is especially relevant. 95% of my mentoring clients are mothers. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's this: stepping back isn't stepping away. It's a chance to realign, get clear on what truly matters, and build a career and life that works for you, not the other way around. Here are 3 ways to take a power pause without losing momentum. 1. Shift from urgency to intention. In a world that glorifies busyness, it's easy to feel like you need to react to everything immediately. But what if you paused and asked yourself, what's truly essential? What can wait? Not every email, opportunity, or task needs an instant response. Slowing down can actually help you make stronger, more strategic decisions. By prioritizing intention over urgency, you create space for what truly matters. 2. Reevaluate your non-negotiables. What are the things that must stay in your life and what's just noise? Taking a pause allows you to define your non-negotiables, whether that's more time with family, better boundaries, or work that actually lights you up. It's about cutting through the clutter and focusing on what brings you joy and fulfillment. 3. Trust that pauses lead to progress. Many of my clients fear that taking a step back means they'll lose momentum. But in reality, clarity fuels growth. The most successful pivots and business decisions often come from taking the time to reflect before leaping into the next thing. Trust that these intentional pauses will lead to greater progress in the long run. Embracing the power of the pause. Incorporating pauses into your life isn't about doing less. It's about doing more of what matters. It's about giving yourself the grace to step back, breathe, and realign with your true purpose. Whether you're a mother, a business owner, or both, like me, embracing the power of the pause can transform your approach to both work and life. As you move forward, I encourage you to embrace intentionality. Let it guide your decisions, shape your priorities, and lead you to a more fulfilling path. Remember, stepping back can be the most powerful step forward. That's it from Inc., You can find more articles and expert opinions from thought leaders at Inc.com. Be sure to come back tomorrow for another tip from Inc.